welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Kertisha Marie. For those that are new, I am a beauty and lifestyle YouTuber. I upload Tuesdays and Fridays at 8:15 Central Standard Time in the morning. I have some new makeup that we're going to be trying out today. So if there's anything in this video that you like, be sure to comment down below, like this video, and share it with a friend. We are going to go ahead and get right into it because I am super excited. So grab your coffee. I've got my Baby Yoda cup. I'm absolutely obsessed with like anything Baby Yoda, and we are going to get right into it. So it's about 9:30 in the morning. I live in Iowa and we have had a blizzard, so I have some lighting assistance this morning because it is just kind of gloomy and dark outside and winter, you know, we're just gonna call it winter. First thing that we are going to do, I've already washed, moisturized, sunscreen, sunblocked my skin, all of that's been sitting in for about 10 minutes or so, so it's nice and soaked in. We're gonna go ahead and prime my face. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base. This is kind of like a lotion consistency. I don't find that it does anything for my pores. Like, they are just there. They're always going to be there. And I'm okay with that. You know, you gotta be okay and love the skin that you have. And not compare yourself to other people's skin. And I am grateful for what I do have. And so I took some time off, guys, and I just wanted to see, you know, how are you doing? How was your New Year's? How has your year been going for you? There's a lot, you know, going on in the world, and I'm not going to go into like politics or anything like that here, but I hope that you've been maintaining your peace and finding yourself growing amongst everything, you know, and just loving on people. It can be really challenging to be optimistic today, and so I just hope that you, again, are just holding on to your peace and keeping all of that. I took some time off, did some meditating, did some praying, did some reflection, and it was very profitable. I feel like I am ready for 2021 and ready for all that it brings, and you know, all the good things, all the growth opportunities, all of those things. So yeah, I'm really excited. Brows, we're gonna take the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is in the shade Ebony. And I've been liking a pretty natural look lately. And we're just gonna fill that in. One thing that I've been liking to do the last couple of years is create a vision board and just have a couple of things that I am focused on for the year. This year on my vision board, I am really focused on getting out of debt. I have been really wanting a house probably about the last year or so, and so this year I am beyond focused on just paying down the debt that I need to pay and get everything in order for me to get a house. I have never had a house before. I would be a first-time home buyer, which is great because there are a lot of government assistance programs that I would qualify for, which is always really nice. Like, please give me the discounts. Please give me all the things that I can use to help me get where I need to go. So that is surely one thing that I have been really focused on during the last like 21 days, is just coming up with a game plan for that. This is going to be the e.l.f. Brow Wow, or Wow Brow. This is in the shade Deep Brown. I've been using this a lot off camera. If you are looking for something that really like sticks your brows down, you can kind of feel it. I don't want to say tightening, but you can feel it like setting into your brow. This is a wonderful thing. It does add just a little bit of color, but not too much. You could probably pack it on, but I tend to like mine just a little bit more natural looking and not too like thick or full lately. So this is wonderful, and it's just like $4 or $5, so it's a super super steal. Love it, love it, love it. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of prime my eyes and go and cover my dark circles. I do like to do my eyeshadow first, and I don't really have an eye primer that I've been using. I've actually just been using this Too Faced Born This Way multi-sculpting concealer, super coverage. I don't know that I would say that it's super coverage, but it is really really nice. I totally see what all the hype has been about in regards to this, and I got this in a BoxyCharm, but I would probably be repurchasing this myself. So, well, there's not a probably. I will be repurchasing this myself because I really do like it. I'm going to take a Morphe M173 brush and just kind of blend that out. And it is really, really good for covering up my dark circles. As you can see, this eye compared to this eye, this is more of a cream type of concealer. If you have hooded eyes, I haven't found, for myself at least, that liquid concealers work in my hooded eyes. I think it's just that my eyes kind of need that thickness, if you will. So I would recommend doing at least, in the very least, a cream concealer. Otherwise, you can go for a specific eye primer like the MAC Paint Pot. I believe e.l.f. has one as well. That may be a dupe. I haven't tried that one in a while. I had one and I don't know where it went. So you could try either of those. But I find that if I just use this concealer and I use a decently light amount and kind of spread it out, that it works well. I like things that help cover my dark circles, so I am always looking for a primer or something that has a little bit of pigment in it because my eyes do have hyperpigmentation on them. And then I'm going to set my eyes. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is just in the shade 334. And we're just going to use this to set our eyes. Next, we're going to go in with eyeshadow. We're going to take the Maybelline Nudes of New York. This is a wonderful, warm palette. I am really enjoying using this. So we're just going to take this on a fluffy brush. And we're going to take Voyager, which is a little bit purpley. It's like a purple undertoned brown. And we're just going to take it on this Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number. And put that in the outer corner. And then whatever's left, I'm going to kind of bring it over. Not too much, but just enough. We're going to keep it really, really simple today. So there we go. And then we're going to take a little bit of Creator. It's like a pink, pink brown. We're just going to take a little bit of that and just put that right here. And bring that over just a little bit, just to kind of blend it all together. I'm trying to debate if I want to go in with like an all matte kind of color, or if I want to do some glitter. Let's take Dreamer, I think. Let me see here. Yeah, we're going to take Dreamer. I don't think I've touched that one yet, so that's going to be this one here. And we're just going to put that on the lid. And then bring it up just a little bit, just so you can see it when your eyes are open. Of course, my fat fingers, all the time, never fails. I think that looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up this and do my other eye, and then I will be right back. All right, so we've got that all cleaned up, finished the other eye. Now we're gonna go in with one product that I am like the most excited about, and that is gonna be the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I have been so excited to try this, and I went out and got it, and so we are going to go right into using this. So this is gonna be in the shade Medium Deep 3.3 Caracas. I'm probably pronouncing that all extra wrong, but it is what it is. So it is 1 fluid ounce. It is a matte foundation, and so we've just shook it up. I am so excited. You know you're excited when you start thinking about things. And we're just gonna put a little bit on here. A little bit more. I don't want to go in with too much because you never know how like full coverage something is or how opaque it is. I don't smell too much of a scent. Nope, and it's already drying down, so that's pretty cool. Liking that. I'd say it's about a medium-ish full, like kind of right in the middle. I still have some darkness that's peeking through, but it has evened out most of my skin tone, which is nice. I'm gonna take just a little bit more. I haven't really used that much. Like each drop's been about that. So a little bit does go a long way, which is right, which is really nice because this is 40 bucks. You can get it at Sephora. They've got a good array of colors. I believe there's about 40 shades or so. And you get a foundation and a half, which is 1.5 fluid ounces. Usually foundations come in 1 fluid ounce. So that's not too bad. I am not mad at it at all. It does dry down really quickly. So you will just need a little bit, and you've got to work kind of fast. So do not put this all over and then try and blend it out. Take it section by section. I like it. I am liking it. The next thing that we're going to try is actually going to be a cream blush. This is by Milk Makeup. I got this in, I believe, my birthday gift for November. So yeah, it's the lip and cheek. It's a little pinkish for the eye look, but we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what happens. So I'm just going to rub it on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to take a stippling brush and go in. I don't really see that it's showing up on my skin tone. Yeah, I don't see the color showing up, but I do see the sheen kind of showing up. And I don't care for things that have a sheen too much. I've got oily skin. Shout out to all my oily skin folks out there. Yeah, I don't know that I will be using this. Let me try this. Yeah, off sheen, and I think it's picking up a little bit of the foundation. I don't see myself using this again. I don't care for the sheen. I might give this one more shot, but first impression, it's a no for me, dog. So we're gonna set the rest of my face then, because I don't have any more cream products to use. I'm gonna use this Revolution Bacon Blot underneath my eyes. I'm not really gonna like highlight today. Muddy yellow powder will add just a little bit of highlight, not a bunch. And then the rest of my face, I'm gonna take that Maybelline Fit Me on a fluffy brush. This does nothing for my oils, but I love that it makes my skin look just a little bit more flawless. So we've got it all set with powder. Next thing we're going to do is set it with spray. I'm going to be using the Stay All Night by e.l.f. Micro Fine Setting Spray. The mister on this has been something else. And so what I've been doing and have really been enjoying actually is that I have actually been spraying it onto a fluffy brush. This is a fluffy brush from Five Below. So if you are here in Iowa or anywhere that has a Five Below, these brushes are like the bomb. They're all under $5. I think the most expensive one was $4. And they are soft. They've lasted really well when I wash them. I absolutely love them. Like, I could replace all of my brushes and continue to purchase these. And so with the spritzer being all over the place and to avoid getting the water dots on my face, I've been spraying it onto the brush. You've got a setting spray that you never know how the sprayer is going to act. You've been having some issues with it. I would strongly recommend doing this. And then that way you don't have to worry about those water dots. And then you're gonna damp off any of the excess because you don't want your face to be wet. And then just pop it on there like you would a powder. And I have really been liking doing this. There's almost no drying time. I don't have the water dots because I'm not sure how that's going to act. And it's evenly distributed. Next thing we're going to take is going to be bronzer. This is the Essence Matte Bronzing Palette. This one is one of my favorites. Absolutely love this. Very affordable, $10, 4 shades. Totally recommend it. Totally recommend it. If you are like my shade, even a little deeper. Are there any goals that you guys have set for yourself this year that you are so ready to just crush? I know that I am ready to crush this debt goal. Like, I am absolutely ready to crush that. I had been wanting to kind of lose some weight as well, but I have found that I struggle and become overwhelmed if I have like too many goals going on. So that one I'm gonna put off just a little bit longer. I am going to try and make just some conscious choices, you know, like drink more water, maybe not eat out as much. It's so simple to eat out when you're single because you, one, only have to pay for yourself, and meals come in family of 4 size, you know. And so if you're anything like me who doesn't like leftovers, I really struggle with those. I'm just not a fan of leftovers. It can be so much more simple to go out and purchase a meal. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Yes She Did. So I'm just going to try and be a little bit more conscious of that and not buy so much fast food. Going to line my eyes. This is the Maybelline Master Precise. This is one of my favorites. And then I'm going to prime them with the L'Oreal Voluminous Base. So I'm just going to focus on getting out of debt for the year and that'll be my main thing. And then more self-care. I think right now self-care is so important. Everything that's going on, it can really affect like your mental health and your spiritual health and your physical health and emotional health. And so self-care, those two are the things that I'm really going to be focused on this year. And of course, growing my YouTube channel. I'm going to be focused on that as well because I really do enjoy doing this. I have fun sitting down and talking with you guys and playing in all sorts of new makeup. Love it, love it, love it. And plus, it kind of, gives me an excuse to go out and buy everything. So it works out really well. I am going to be using a new mascara. This is going to be the Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes. This is supposedly their tubing mascara, and so I am so excited to try this because I actually enjoy the what is it, Lash Paradise one, but I tend to have issues with flaking and smudging, and so that one just didn't work out for me. If you do not have issues with flaking or smudging, totally recommend that one. I've recommended it to a couple of my girlfriends and they love it. It's like $5. You can't go wrong. Why spend 20, 25, 30 bucks when you can spend 5? So I'm excited to try this. I hope that this works out today. So let's see what we got here. This is a drier formula. It takes a little bit of building up. Not much for length. I like how that looks. It's pretty natural. Like, they're not very dramatic. They don't have a lot of length to them, but they do kind of separate. They're not all clumped together, and I love that. I absolutely love that. My personal preference is to have several lashes. Like, I'm volume over length. I like length, but if I had to pick, it would totally be volume. It has a scent to it. It's not irritating my eyes, so that is a plus. Especially with this one, I've been dealing with some chronic dry eye, and so I have drops, and I'm pretty cautious about the things that I put near my eye, as we should be anyways. But I have been avoiding too much eye makeup because I don't want to irritate the dryness. So those are the lashes. I like it. I like it. We're gonna try it out and I'll come to you with a heads up at like the end of the day so you can see if it did smudge or anything like that. I'm gonna wear test on this foundation. So far I'm really liking it. And then final, we're going to do some lips. So I have a new lipstick that I got as a birthday gift in a bunch. And with the eye look, it's kind of purple. It's like a purple brown. So we're gonna kind of mix some liners. So this is the NYX Suede in Vintage. That's what I just put on. This is much more purple than I had anticipated. It's creamy. Oh, it's Daisy Fuentes, but it doesn't have a shade number on it. So there's that. That's a lot more purple than I was anticipating. And this is another one by NYX. This is in the shade brown. And this is just the basic. Okay, that's a little bit deeper. That's a little bit better. And then, of course, set everything. Fluffy brush. Alright, so here is the final look. I'm really liking how this foundation is setting. It looks really nice. I don't have the line of demarcation. It is matte, but not suck my face, moisture out matte, and I'm really liking that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed, do something with my hair, because right now what's under this cap, no, and I will be back. So now I'm all dressed. I've got my hair done, I put on some clothes, and we are going to do a wear test today on the foundation, see if it fades gracefully, if it keeps my oils at bay, any of that good stuff. Also on the mascara, see if it smudges or if it fades or if it transfers down. That way, if this is a mascara that you have been considering purchasing, or if you didn't even know that Essence had a tubing mascara, I can let you know all the deets about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day. It was about 9:30 or so when we started. So foundation is probably around 9:45, and I will check in at the end of the day. All right, so it is the end of the day. It's about 5 o'clock or so. So I've had this foundation as well as the mascara on since 9:30, 10 o'clock. And so I wanted to come in and show you the wear test. I have powdered it once today, and as you can see, it is a little bit allowing my oils to come through, but it's not horribly bad. I'm gonna blot just so we can kind of see how that looks. And I'm just taking a tissue and doing that. So there is that. There is some makeup that comes off. I also have been out and about today, so I had on a mask, all that good kind of stuff, and I don't show or really appear that any of it's come off except for maybe over here where the mask strings would be. But other than that, it looks really good. The mascara does not appear to have smudged or fallen or any of that good stuff. So I'm going to continue to wear this. So far, I'm liking it. I'm really surprised at how well it held my oils in, because usually I would not have made it that long without doing a blot. I think I powdered my face probably around noon just to make sure that the other videos that I was filming weren't too shiny. But other than that, it looks really good. It doesn't look like it's lost a lot of the coverage. So I'm going to continue to wear this. I'm going to continue to try this out. I would recommend this off of a first impression. It does look really nice and really natural on my skin, and I can't feel it. And it did have a scent when I first put it on, but it does not have a scent. It went away instantly. So all of that's good to go. Mascara, $5 for this mascara. Absolutely love it. Did not smudge, did not fade, fall, any of that. So I'm all for that. That is absolutely why I love tubing mascara. So I am going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Please, please, please leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share this. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers this year. Help me reach my goal. And I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.